Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here today to make a review for One Piece Manga Chapter 1041. So let's just go through things as they happen within the chapter. So I think in my previous review, I said probably gonna get a Zunisha flashback. I probably was thinking it would be this week. We will get it eventually, but now is not the time for that. But out of the Momo scene, the most interesting thing to come out of it is when Momo starts to question things. He questions like, if his father was still alive, would he still be in the lines of thinking, should I open the borders of Wano? And now we learn that based on what Momo has read within the book, that he now too is confused on what he should do, because he says that he does not wish to open the borders of Wano, because previously, pre-reading the journal, Momo was all on the agenda of doing what he thought his father wanted. Now he's uncertain of what his father wanted. He has taken matters into what he wants, and he does not want to open the borders of Wano. But another thing that has come out of the scene that I do find interesting is that we find out that there was a page ripped out of Odin's journal, and this is the page where we definitely know it has the info of what One Piece was on it. And I find it interesting because I want to know, is this page still in play? Did he just rip out the journal and put it somewhere else for quote unquote safekeeping, or did he essentially decide that this info is too much for the world if it got into the wrong hands, so he therefore destroyed the page? That's what I want to know regarding that. But that's everything to happen with Momo within this chapter. Then we move on to our favourite ninja battle. Raizo versus the other guy. I forget his name. Doesn't really matter. But regardless of that, Raizo won. Very easy victory. I'm joking. It was a battle of endurance, obviously. But, very easy victory. All he had to do was just... thus he won the battle. And that was that. Then we skip over to what's her name? Momo's sister. We skip over to them, and we find out that she's been with Orochi, doing her little seduction routine as you do. No, I'm joking. She's only been playing the instrument for him, but it's during this time where she's playing her instrument. She's been using sea stone nails, getting really under Orochi's skin, metaphorically speaking, but she's fine. She's got him under control. That's all I gotta say about that, really and truly. And then we move on to the ISO versus CP0 stuff. And now I thought we would have seen more of a battle from this, be it one-sided or even battle, whatever. But for the most part, I'm under the assumption that he did okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say he did okay. I thought we would have seen more of the battle, so therefore we can determine just how strong CP0 agents are, or just have a better understanding of the CP0's agents, where they stand. We didn't get that, but I think he did okay. But another thing to come out of this scene is that we find out that message from the 5 elders is that Luffy needs to die ASAP. Luffy needs to die ASAP, and that just makes me wonder, what makes me think, what happened in the minutes, at the most hours, that made them change their mind and think, like Luffy needs to die now kind of thing. Then we have Usopp saving Kinemon, and I think that's Kiku. And then we have Zoro being saved by Frankie. Now, I thought that this was going to happen. It's come to light right now. And Zoro's not looking too hot. So we don't know what happened with his meeting with the Grim Reaper. We don't know if the Grim Reaper took it. So we don't know if Zoro's dead right now. He could be dead right now. But I doubt it. It's a shonen. Main characters don't die. If he is dead, if there's some magical equation where he did end up being dead, pretty certain, he'll be revived. So Zoro's good, but He's not looking too good right now. And then after that, we just have basically celebration with Kid and Law being Kaido, and we have Kid and Law, both state that if Kaido comes down, if Luffy can't defeat Kaido and Kaido comes down, will they be able to stand up to fight Kaido? Now, they both said no. So that should be it. They said they're done. They said they're done. We should see no more from these two in this arc. However, when you go back to when they introduced that they can do the awakening, they both said it was a one-time thing and they both used it multiple times. So they're not really one for the word, but we'll see how that rolls out. And then after that, we skip to what we have not got enough of, is the Luffy versus Kaido one-on-one fight. And during this fight, one thing I want to mention is that they both know that Big Mom has been defeated. They both sense it. Luffy's like, that's amazing. Kaido's pretty hung up about it. But Luffy sees an opening and he goes into Gear 4, Snake Man. And what he says about his Gear 4 Snake Man feels like, to me, a hint that Gear 5 soon come. Because he says, this is my final Gear 4. And obviously we know Snake Man. So I feel like that was a hint towards a Gear 5 coming soon. That's what I think. But another thing I want to say, and there's a nice little add to the chapter, is where we have Kaido flashback to when he met Big Mom. And it was when he was 5. And you see that at least at some point, they was close. Big Mom and Kaido was close. It's not easy to see via Kaido crying, because we've seen Kaido cry like previously, like when he's drunk and stuff, so you don't know he's really being serious in those moments. But through the flashback, you can at least tell that Big Mom saw something in Kaido and wanted to look after him and protect him. So I take that little flashback as a hint that they was actually close at some point to where they did part ways and became enemies, but that could have been just a life thing. And I feel like what further shows that they were close, at least at some point in their lives, was the fact that they was willing to team up again to find the One Piece. And that's everything I got to say about this chapter. I think it was a pretty decent standard chapter. I'll give it a 3-star rating. And like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.